Let's a round of applause for Toastmaster Adit. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Thank you, especially Vaibhav and Saurabh, Toastmaster, who have attended our contest, and also they are able to spend time with us. I welcome you all to 388 chapter meeting of wakad Toastmaster Club. Let's have a round of applause for all of us to be present here. A lot of time, many people think that success comes from the big moments, in the big stage. But let me tell that many a times, in our daily life, even if we get a success, and we should consider small achievements that we achieve on daily basis. Even that is a small thing that we do. Even if we get 1% better every day, that should be considered as a success for us. Big stage will give you opportunity to perform, but this Toastmaster stage, where we play different roles over here. We come on the stage and give the speech, whether it is a small or long speeches. But it gives you confidence in some way. Over the period of time, you become a better person, you become a better communicator, and you will feel that you become a better leader as well. With this positive note, I welcome you all to 388 chapter meeting of wakad Toastmasters. I will call upon our new guest over here for the small brief introduction of you. How did you come to know about Toastmaster, and what are your expectations? So I will start from you. Yeah, you can come here.
Hello everyone. Good evening. My name is Neha Pawar. I am an IT professional, and I got to know about this program by my spouse, Toastmaster Kailash. And I'm looking forward to this program to improve on my communication and presentation skills. Thank you.
So I'm calling all the guests for the brief introduction. How did you come to know about Toastmaster Club, and what are your expectations?
Hi, good evening. My name is Shailendra Kulkarni. I am a manufacturing professional with expertise in operation excellence, over 25 years of experience. And I am now starting a new journey into business consulting. And for that, it needs a lot of improvement in the communication skill. And that is why I am looking forward to your support. I came to know about it on the online as well as one of my friends referred to me. So I'm looking forward to be with all of you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Sure, thank you. Hey everyone. First of all, thank you to give me a chance to introduce myself. So this is my second session as a guest here at wakad Toastmaster Club. I am Darshan Kumar Modi, and currently I am working as a area manager at Amazon, and I am handling the Pune supply chain of Amazon. And at this stage, I am struggling with English, and that's why I want to improve my English and as well as leadership skill. So one of my friends who has suggested me the Toastmaster Club to improve English and leadership skill as well. And outside of that, I love swimming, solving math puzzles, and watching movies. Thank you all.
Thank you. So, in Toastmaster, we come from different backgrounds. If you want to understand how supply chains work, how other business works, he's the person and other persons to go, right? So, yeah, please.
Hello everyone, my name is Kulkarni. I am founder of Isharna Infosoft. This is software development company. I develop ERPs for manufacturing companies and all customized applications, mobile applications. I came here to improve my English communication because I am facing some problem with foreign clients and other clients. So that's why I came here. I came with my husband. We both are here.
Hello everyone, my name is I am working as a software engineer in one of the IT companies. So I learned about Toastmasters Club on internet, and one of my ex-colleagues is also here, Nick. So I was also in contact with him. So one of the main reasons for joining Toastmasters is that I want to improve my communication skills. So this year I have my goal to improve my communication and also some leadership skills. So that's why I joined the Toastmasters Club, and I am looking forward to learn from all of you. Thank you.
Your guest, right? Just a minute.
Myself, Kaustubh Sade. I am an automobile professional, only works in Mahindra and Mahindra. And few minutes back, my wife called me regarding the Toastmaster. That's why I am learning, and if we will be in the fight, then I will join. Yeah, thanks.
Thank you.
Hello everyone, myself Tanvi Pathak, and since I'm a software professional working in Tech Mahindra, and since long I was searching for Toastmasters Club nearby. Nowadays we have a habit of expressing ourselves on social media, but face-to-face connections are very less. So for that reason, I am looking forward to this. Thank you.
This is the start.
Good evening everyone, myself Safra Abani. I am currently working as sales coordinator, and I am here for improving my communication skills.
Thank you. So, especially for the guest, we have a specific theme and sessions there, and there will be a host of the meeting. We call it Toastmaster of the day, who will be hosting the entire session, and there will be sessions. So please listen to Toastmaster of the day carefully. Who will host you will explain what sessions will be there, and it will help you to understand and experience the meeting better. So let me call upon today's Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Kailash.
So, good evening, fellow Toastmaster and dear guests. So, I am Kailash Pawar, host of the day for the today's meeting. And today's theme, many of you know, might have read through this agenda, that's Master the Fear. For that, I have one very beautiful quote. Life shrinks or expands in proportion to one's courage. Life shrinks or expands in proportion to one's courage. So, to talking about the fear, in life, whenever we see any difficult or challenging situation or unfamiliar situation, we got into wrong mindset, which we call as the fear. To explain it, I have one very beautiful story from Bhagavad Gita. The story is about Lord Sri Krishna and Balram. They both were traveling, passing through the dark and dense forest. So while passing through, they tired, and Krishna requested Balrama that you should take rest and let me take sleep for some time and you stay awake to take care of the animals and after my turn you can sleep. So Balram agrees to it and Krishna sleeps. Then after some time Balram was, even though he was very strong, he was scared from inside. So he thinks about some demon and really he see one demon coming approaching to him and demon asks him, why are you here? How can you dare to enter into my territory? If you don't leave, I will kill you. So listening to this, even though this strong, mighty Balram also scares. And he just asked him, who are you? To the demon. But demon again asked him questions. Are you going to leave from here or no? Without permission, you cannot stay here. So Balram again scares. So seeing this, the demon keeps growing and Balram got more and more scared. So because of this, at the end he could not handle the situation and he loudly helped out for the Lord Krishna. And listening to him, Krishna wakes up, but before that he fainted. So looking at Balram, Krishna thinks, okay, he looks like he already slept and now it's my turn. So he stays back and he was just staying around and he sees that demon. So demon again approaches to him and says, how can you dare to stay in this forest where without my permission? So Krishna asked him, who are you? Without answering to him, demon again asked him, how you can stay here without my permission? If you don't stay, I will kill you. So Krishna again replies to him, okay, do you really think you are so strong to kill me? So listening to this, demon size reduces. So longer the Krishna stays stronger, the size of the demon got reduced. So in the end, it becomes so small, he becomes very small, that demon, that Krishna could lift him on his hand. Meantime, Balrama wakes up and asks Sri Krishna, I was really scared, there was one big demon, and did you see him? So Krishna says, okay, I have seen which demon you are talking about, this one, and he shows it on his palm, and he was really small. So there is very big, deep message from this story, that when Balrama was like scared, that demon, like fear was growing up. But when Krishna was stayed calm and strong, that demon got reduced. So this is what every time in our life situation also happens. When we keep thinking about the demon or the challenging situation and without handling or trying to run away from it, that goes bigger. So moving forward in our life, whenever we face similar situation, we should remind us about this story and we should face it and overcome all the challenges and fears. So that's all I have for the theme. Now to describe the today's program. For the benefit of guests, we have 3 sessions. The first session will be of prepared speeches, where speakers will deliver speeches from their certain objectives. Then second session will be of table topic, where table topic master will give table topics to the speakers, where speaker has to think on his feet and deliver the speech for 1 to 2 minutes. And in last session, we'll be having the evaluation session, where all the speakers and role players will get detailed feedback on their how they played their role. And this session will be led by the general evaluator. So to control and conduct this meeting, I am not alone. With me, we have a few role players. So let me start introducing them. So first is Sergeant at Arms. So PM Aditya. He is a data scientist and he loves trekking and playing. He already has introduced to us team. Then we have General Evaluator. General Evaluator Sandeep. He is IT professional and his hobbies are playing chess and reading books. So keep the track of the time, we have someone who is a professional IT professional, and whose name is Vaibhav. His hobbies are to reading books and traveling.
Good evening, dear presiding officer, Toastmaster of the day, fellow Toastmasters and guests. Especially for the benefit of role players who will be coming and speaking, and especially for the benefit of guests, I'm explaining my role. Every speech allotted has time frame allotted. Every evaluation has time frame allotted. And every table topic has time frame allotted. For prepared speeches, time allotted is 5 to 7 minutes. 5 minutes minimum, 7 minutes maximum. For evaluation, it is 2 to 3 minutes, 2 minutes minimum, 3 minutes maximum. For table topics, it is 1 to 2 minutes, 1 minute minimum, 2 minutes maximum. Whenever one reaches the minimum time limit, I show green card. Whenever someone reaches midpoint, I show yellow card. I am to play red card once one reaches maximum limit. Remember, there is 30 seconds of grace period allotted on either side. When someone crosses the maximum limit, I am to give this buzzer. That's my role. I'll be back with time report when I'm asked for. Back to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Our next role to keep track on our unnecessary sound and pauses. We have someone who is IT professional and whose hobbies are reading books. Let me please welcome Toastmaster Sushil, who will explain to us some basic rules about our conference.
So dear presiding officer, Toastmaster of the day, fellow Toastmasters, and my dear so many lovely guests. Good evening.
Good evening.
As an AHA counter, you'll understand it slowly, those who are new. My responsibility is to listen everyone whosoever is coming on the stage and delivering something, where I will check how you're using filler words, basically, so you know filler phrases, over long pauses, as well as the crutch sound. So these are the things, when you speak, they become a breaker for you. You cannot understand, but the person in front of whom you are speaking understands it better. So this is one of the improvement areas through which I would be working for all of you. I would share my report when I'll called upon. Over to Toastmaster of the day.
To give us feedback on our language, good usage and not so good usage, we have someone who is by profession fitness coach and nutritionist. His hobbies are playing badminton, cricket and traveling. Let's welcome Toastmaster Manish, who will introduce the word of the day and phrase of the day.
Thank you, Modi, for such a nice introduction. Good evening, presiding officer, Toastmaster of the day, fellow Toastmaster, dear guests. Today I will be serving as a grammarian, and as a grammarian, my core responsibility is to pay attention to all the speakers, those who are uses good words, also not using good words. I have to try to keep a track on that, and I have to note it down. So basically, I will be playing a role of fitness grammar coach today. So I can keep your grammar in shape. Okay. So and as a grammarian, it is also my responsibility to introduce word of the day and phrase of the day. So word of the day is resilience. It's meaning the ability to quickly recover from fear, failure or difficulty. And the phrase of the day is turn fear into fuel, meaning use fear as motivation instead of letting it stop you. Anybody who wants to use the word of the day or phrase of the day from the audience, from the guest? Please welcome Toastmaster Anil.
Word of the day: resilience. Those species which has resilience exist today, and those doesn't have, they vanished. Then phrase of the day:
Turn fear into fuel.
and fear into fear. When you go for public speaking, turn your fear to fuel and be a better speaker. Okay.
Anybody else wants to use that?
I know that the war is going on between Iran and Israel, and there is a shortage of fuel. But don't worry, turn your fear into the fuel and be resilient for that.
So, anybody else? Okay. So, I encourage all the speakers to use these words, word of the day and phrase of the day during your speech. And I also request all the listeners that whenever any speaker uses these words or phrases, you have to give thumbs up to them. And so after at the end of the meeting, I will be presenting a report and summary of the good usage of words and not so good usage of words. And I will present the report who has used a word of the day and phrase of the day. Thank you, Toastmaster.
The next role player is the active listener who will be noting down the question whenever the speaker is delivering their speech. Let me introduce Saurabh, who is a student and whose hobbies are reading book and playing cricket.
Good evening, everyone. So today I am given the role of active listener, whereas I will be listening your speeches and your impromptu speaking skills. I will be producing some of the questions which I will be coming here and asking you when I am called. Thank you.
So now there is someone who will be keeping track of this meeting, how it is going. He will be evaluating and about the proceeding, environment and general comments. And he will be leading evaluation session also. So for that we have IT professional whose hobbies are playing chess and listening music. Let's welcome PM Sandeep.
Feedback is the breakfast for the champions, right? Today I will be playing the role of general evaluator. The purpose of general evaluator to evaluate all the role players, all the speech evaluators, and the general evaluation of the overall conduct of the meeting. So I will be noting down all the evaluation feedback points and will present my report in the last session. Over to you, Toastmaster.
With this, we'll begin our first session for the prepared speeches. For that, we have first speaker, Mr. Anil, TM Anil. He is following his pathway presentation mastery project 3 level 1, and evaluator for the speech is PM Sashank. So I will request Sashank to please come here and read the objective of the speech.
Thanks, TMOD. Good evening, everyone. So I am Toastmaster Shashank, and today I will be evaluator for Toastmaster Anil. So my target speaker, Toastmaster Anil, is attempting Project 3 from Level 1 from Pathway Presentation Mastery, and the title of his speech would be Take a Break. So every project has a purpose, and the purpose of his project is to practice using vocal variety and body language to enhance a speech. So all the best, Toastmaster Anil. Turn your fear into fuel and be resilient during your speech. Over to you, PMOD. Yes.
It's not icebreaker, right?
No. It's not an ice.
Is mentioned 4 to 6 minutes.
No, it's not an icebreaker. It's a Project 3, third speech from his level. Over to you, PMOD.
So we have speaker Anil, who is IT professional and whose hobbies are swimming and reading. Let's welcome Toastmaster Anil. Toastmaster Anil, take the break, Toastmaster Anil.
How many of you feel at some point in your life that you are losing interest in your life, you are feeling low, you are feeling good? I guess everyone feels same at some point in their life. Good evening, Presiding Officer, Toastmaster of the Day, fellow Toastmasters, and dear guests. In March 2024, I was also feeling the same. I was feeling bored and badly needed a break. At the same time, I got call from my friend Sachin. Sachin called me and he told me, "Hey Anil, I am going to Kashmir. Would you like to join us?" At first, I was very happy because this is the thing which I want. But at the same time, I was concerned about the security in the Kashmir. So I told my friend Sachin, "Hey Sachin, give me some time and I'll get back to you." Later that day, I talked with my wife and I told my wife, Sachin called me and he wants us to join him for a family trip. At first, his reaction was, wow. And she told me that we could join him, as recently few of my friends visited Kashmir and their experience was awesome. We need to buy few dry fruits, we need to buy warm clothes. So basically what she does, she packed the bag even without touching it. Later that day, I called my friend Sachin and I told him, "Hey Sachin, I got the approval from Home Ministry and we are going with you for the family trip to Kashmir." That's how our planning to Kashmir happened, and we reached to the Srinagar. At Srinagar, day one we visited Sonmarg, and this is the first time I visited Sonmarg. I was amazed by the beauty of Sonmarg. The air was cool and very fresh. Mountains were covered with the snow, and at the same time I could see green grass in the valley. Every step was very peaceful and it was very mesmerizing. As soon as we reached over there, my kids started playing in the snow. My wife started taking selfie, creating reels, which she immediately shared on her WhatsApp and Instagram. So it was a very fun-filled day for us, and that's how day one ended. Day two, we visited Gulmarg, and highlight of Gulmarg was the gondola ride. While doing gondola ride, we onboarded to the cable car. We could see the whole valley from the top, and we reached to the level 1. We stayed at the level 1 for some time. My wife started again taking selfie, creating reels, which she immediately shared on the Insta account. And then we proceed to the top of the hill. When we reached the top of the hill, air was thinner, it was colder. and it was feeling that it was impatiently waiting to tear skin off our faces. It was very hard to walk on the snow, and it was even harder with the kids. But at the same time, for that moment, we could see endless view of snow-covered mountains. And then, but at that time, my wife not happy. Any guesses? Why? Because at that time she couldn't take the selfie, she couldn't make the reels, so she wasn't happy. We came back, and that's how our day 2 ended. Day 3. Day 3 we visited Srinagar itself. We visited Mughal Garden. There we saw lots of tulips of various colors, lots of flowers, fountains. Then we visited iconic Lal Chowk. We visited Dal Lake, floating market in the Dal Lake, and that's how our day 3 ended. Day 4, we started our journey to Pahalgam. In Pahalgam, we visited Baisaran Valley, which is also called a mini Switzerland because of dense forest of pine tree. There is a snow-covered mountains. There is a lush green meadows, which give you the feeling of Swiss landscape. That's why it's called mini Switzerland. To reach to the mini Switzerland, we need to have either pony or do a trekking. We opt for the ponies. While we were going to mini Switzerland, I observed that the ponies were following each other's steps, and at that time those ponies were smartest all of us. And we reached to the mini Switzerland. There we enjoyed the beauty of Baisaran Valley. My wife was very happy at this time because she could take the selfie, she could make the reels, and she could share those reels on Insta account. That's how our day 4 ended. On day 5, we started our journey back to the Pune with lots of fun-filled memories which we keep holding till our lifetime. And when I came back, I was another version. I was refreshed. I was taking interest in my life. So next time when you guys feel bored, you are losing interest in your job, take a break, plan a family trip, and when you come back, you will see another version of yourself. But when you go for a trip, don't forget to take warm jackets. Over to you, Toastmaster.
Thank you very much, TM Anil. Thanks for wonderful speech and the advice. So, I will take 1 minute pause. Tamil, please take 1 minute pause for the noting down the feedback. So now we have speaker 2 who is attempting level 2 project 2 for pathways presentation mastery, and evaluator for the speech is here Madhumita. I request the evaluator to read the objective of the speech.
Good evening, presiding officer, Toastmaster of the day, fellow Toastmaster and dear guests. My target speaker Deepak is attempting on the Pathway Presentation Mastery Level 2 project to entitled the speech is Think Before You Act, Lesson from an Unfortunate Incident. The purpose of this speech is a member to deliver a speech with awareness of intentional and unintentional body language to learn, practice and refine the non-verbal language with delivery of well-delivered speech.
Thank you, Madhu. So now let's welcome our second speaker, Deepak Ratnaparki. He is a software professional and his hobbies are reading books and calligraphy. So, Deepak, think before you act, TMD.
Presiding officer, Toastmaster of the day, fellow Toastmaster and my dear children are very vulnerable member of our society. Sometimes they stuck into the problem and it becomes more problematic that then they solve by their own without taking the guidance from their parents or seniors. So I'll tell you one story or incident. So when I was in college in second year, I came to my hometown for some days, and in one of the evening I received a call, and on the other side of the call my friend was there. I received the phone and, hey Deepak, I am Umesh. Hey Umesh, how are you? I am fine. He told me, I am in your town. I said, wow, nice, let's meet. He told me, no, I'll meet tomorrow because I just landed in your town. I said, fine, come tomorrow, we'll have a lunch. So next day, he come to my house for a lunch. We had a very good lunch. And then I told, let's go for a ride, I will show my town. So I give a ride to him, and at some point he told me that let's stop for bike, we'll sit somewhere. So I took him on the chai and we ordered a chai, and I was in my thinking, and I asked, what is the purpose of your visit? Is there any special thing at your uncle's home? He said, no. I said, you are feeling so sad and down. Is there any problem? So he said, nothing. No. Then again, after 1 or 2 seconds of silence, he said, actually, 2 days before, I was sitting with my friend in my colony bus stop, and it was heavily raining. It was the month of October, September, October end, and we were sitting, and there is one boy coming for a shelter in a bus stop. I saw him, I called him, hey, come here. That fellow come to me, I know that fellow, and I said, क्यों बे बहुत हीरो बन रहा है? He said, no भैया. And suddenly he start running, and I said, stop. But he not stopped. And later we all three friends ran after him, and he was running 30-40 meters away from us, and suddenly he disappeared. We searched him everywhere, but we couldn't find him. We came back to home, and next morning when I woke up late at 9 a.m. My mother told, Gupta ji ka beta, he found died near our colony canal. I am very surprised. and silent. I said, what? You killed him? He said, no, I am not killed him. So what happened? Why you are following him? You did murder? He said, no, I am not. So I said, why you guys following him? He said, actually, I know that guy. He was studying in class 10th with my sister. And from last 3 to 4 months, he was proposing my sister and teasing my sister. And she got frustrated. So I just want to tell that guy, please don't stop this nonsense and focus on your study, because of you, she is also suffering. But he couldn't listen to me and start running. So then, I said, this is serious matter. So he told, I can save him. Why you not save him? He said, actually, I know when he was running, it was a rainy night, his feet slipped and he fell down into the gutter, or we can say nala, and his head hit with the other wall of the nala, and he fell down. I said, you know why you don't take it out from the nala? He said, we were afraid. I said, it is just he fell in nala or in sewer. So he said, I could save him, but because my fear not allowed me to save him. If I took my mother, I told this matter to my mother, she will help, or she will talk to her mother, because he know her mother, and she can solve this problem with this way. So kids are doing so many mistakes, so many things, and they hide something. But this is the duty of parents to understand their problem, even they are not speaking. This is a story. When I recall, I used to be friendly with my kid at any moment of the situation that it is going on. Thank you very much. Over to you.
Thank you, Deepak, for wonderful speech and the advice, think before you act. So with this, now we have our third speaker, and for the third speaker, we have Violator T.M. Sushil, who is IT professional. I will request him to please read the objective of the speech.
So once again, good evening everyone.
Good evening.
My target speaker, Toastmaster Akshay, would be attempting level 1 project 3 speech. The purpose of this project is to enhance the vocal variety and the body language. So he would be delivering the speech. I will focus from my one eye, the vocal variety, from the other eye, the body language. Timer, please note, the time would be 5 to 7 minutes. With that, I will hand over to Toastmaster.
Thank you, Sushil. So our next speaker is Akshit. He is second year college student, and his hobbies are swimming and traveling. So let's welcome T.M. Akshit. T.M. Akshit, one step forward, T.M. Akshit.
Thank you, Toastmaster. Let me start with a question. What is your greatest fear? For some of us, it might be the fear of height. For others, it might be the fear of insects. For some, it might be the phobia of dogs. They are scared of dogs. But for many of us, the deepest fear is the fear of being judged.
Good evening. Good evening, presiding officer, Toastmaster of Day, fellow Toastmasters, and my dear guests. Let me take back to 2012 when I was in second grade. It was my first day of school at a new country, at a new city, at a new place in Malaysia. It was my first day. I was happy that okay, my first day. I walked towards the classroom. And what I looked at, I was crying. I was tightened my bag very tightly. I was very nervous. I was very anxious. I was sweating a lot. And I listened in the classroom that few students were whispering, "Hey, look at that. Who is he? Why is he so weird? Is he Indian?" And I was deep down thinking, why are they judging me? Why are they talking about me that much? My whole childhood went seeing very new faces. I was feeling very tense that why are they judging me? Then a teacher came and told, "Akshat, why are you crying? What happened?" Then she told me that you have two options. Either you can stay outside of the class in the fear, or you can go inside the door and make a new friend. Then I decided to make a new friend, and I gained confidence and stepped inside the door. That was my one step forward. I entered the classroom, I looked here and there, and I looked familiar as the Malaysia in different cars, different people. So I looked around for some Indian guy who can I talk with, who cannot judge me and who can understand my situation. And then I met a person, I talked to him, his name was Arnav. I was scared that what if he will judge me? What if he will not talk to me? But that was the day, and today I am his friend for about more than 15 years. So that was my one step forward. Now, years later, I fear the judgment, the fear of the judgment. Last year in July, my birthday month, I decided to join the gym as I was 118 kilogram. I decided to join the gym as I could not wait. I did not have any strength in my arms and I couldn't lift anything. So I entered the gym. I looked around. There were bodybuilders, there were people who are bench pressing 50 kgs, there were persons who are running on the treadmill for continuous 15 minutes. And here I was. I can't even run for 1 minute in a single go. I was tense. Why do not I have a strength? Why can't I run? Why I don't have the stamina? Why the people in the gym are judging me? Then a trainer came and told, "See, you are a new. This does not happen only to you. This happens to every single person who joins the gym for the very first time. They do not have the stamina. They do not fear, but they give their 100%. They do not give up, and they do not fear the fear of the judgment. So turn your fear into fuel." I gained energy, and now it's been almost 8 months since I joined the gym. I am currently 106 kilograms, not that much, but I have lose about 12 to 13 kgs. So yes, I am able to do. I have gained stamina. I can run, not 10 minutes in a go, but yes, 5 minutes in a go. I can run on the treadmill. Now a third scenario. In the same month of July last year, I was a guest and I walked here and I was sitting at the place where Toastmaster Saurabh is currently sitting. I was quite nervous. My heart was pumping a lot. I was thinking quite that how this 2 hours will go. No one, please God, no one calls me on the stage and to speak, I say, you keep on going, let me sit and don't ask me anything. But then our president called me on the stage and said, introduce yourself. I was nervous and my heart was pounding. I said, my name is Akshat Agarwal. And I stopped and I went back to my seat. Then again, at the last of the session, again he told me, how was the session? Please stand up. And I was nodding no. Because I don't want to, I didn't have the stamina of speaking. I was very nervous at that time, but there were no people who judged me. They motivated me. Why are you here? You are here to prove yourself. You are here to gain confidence. So you have to come and speak up. So, the fear is not about the fear of judgment. You have to give your 101%. You can't fear the fear of judgment. You have to give your 100%. So back to you, Toastmaster of the Day.
Thank you, PM Akshit, for sharing your experiences and sharing one beautiful formula, one step forward. So let's have one. Let's keep silent for 1 minute to note down the feedback for the speaker. Now with this we have come to end of our first session. Let's take 5 minutes break, and after 5 minutes we'll assemble again and we'll begin with the table talking session. Thank you. So welcome back all. Good evening again. So with this now we'll begin our second session, which is about table topic. And to lead this session, we have IT professional Ullas, whose hobbies are playing PT and listening to music. Let's welcome TM Ullas.
Good evening, presiding officer, Toastmaster of the day, fellow Toastmasters, and dear guests. So after the one-day matches of prepared speeches, now we are here for the T20s of public speaking. So here we will test the impromptu speaking. So it is required at many instances in our daily life. Like when your wife asks you to bring a vegetable and you forget, right? And you cannot say, I forgot. You can prepare some story. I went to a shop and the vegetable was there, but it was not fresh. So that's why I could not got it. Or you can say, I went to the shop, but the vegetable was costly. So that's why I could not get it. So that way it is justified. If you plain say that I forgot, you will be rushed and you will be beaten up. So yeah, so that was one personal scenario. In office, you could be asked by your manager, how would you think you will implement AI in our project? And yeah, we all are listening and reading a lot about AI, but very few of us know how it would be implemented in our project. So you need to be prepared for such questions, and for those questions we are having this session. And I will not just push you into the swimming pool with just giving the topic. I would also give some instructions or guidelines which you can follow to prepare your table topic. So if you are given a topic about resilience, talk about resilience. So you may not have a story of your own. So the different things you can do is you can talk about your own story, or you can take a story of some sports person, or say like boxer, or suppose a boxer, or Sachin Tendulkar, or someone which you can relate with. So if I was given a topic of resilience, today I was reading about the 25th year of the famous India-Australia Eden Test match win. So that shows what resilience is. India was down. Australia asked India to have a follow-on, and India was down. And with that, the partnership of 500 runs between Lakshman and Dravid, India got back into the situation, and India won that test match, and India won that series. So that is the story of resilience. So this way you can make your topic, you can talk on that. If you are given a topic like fear of failure, so it is consisting of 3 words: fear of failure. So you can take any word out of that and you can talk on that. So those are some of the tips which you can utilize on the table topic. With that, we will start the table topic, and I would ask for a volunteer to come forward. And in this session, guests are also welcome to participate. So make the best use of the opportunity and participate. Toastmaster Saurabh, your topic is, what would you do if you get a lottery of 5 crore? What would you do if you get a lottery of 5 crore, Toastmaster Saurabh?
Good evening everyone, my name is Saurabh Saure, presiding officer and Toastmaster of the day. So the topic given to me is, what would I do with 5 crores of rupees if I have won a lottery? So first of all, the moment when I'm learning that I have got the lottery of 5 crore rupees, first I will be really happy and would like to manage the money in proportions. I'll put some part of it into savings, and I'll invest some part of it into my future. So I'll try to first of all put it into secure fundings, like I would buy a house out of it. 30-40% I'll put into that. Means the property prices and all of this stuff, keeping in mind that it should be a more secure and profiteering managing of the money. Thereafter, the remaining money, some of the money I would like to donate it to great good causes, like I will be donating it to NGOs, near about 20%. So that I would do. And other than that, the 50% I will keep it in as a reserve for me to find out that what I should be investing in next. So that is basically pretty much the math of how I'm going to divide the money. 50% is going to go in the very much savings, and again 30% is going to go into buying some property or future security, and 20% I would be suggesting that if I have won the lottery, that it is a chance out of millions and millions that I have got that chance, so I should be also contributing some of it to society and development of it, and I should be giving it to other people. So that is what my viewpoint that I would be doing of those 5 priorities. Thank you.
You made a very good plan of that. So you take care of yourself as well as of the society. So we need such people. Toastmaster Madhumita, your topic is, what would you do if you see a leopard on your morning walk? Toastmaster Madhumita, your topic is, what would you do if you see a leopard in front of you on your morning walk? Which we recently had in last few months.
Good evening, presiding officer, Toastmaster of the day, fellow Toastmaster and dear guests. My topic is, if I come across a leopard during my morning walk, what I will do? First, I will observe whether the leopard is looking at me or not. Then, if he's not looking at me, then probably slowly and steadily I will try to move out of his vision, and then I'll try to find out a place where I could hide, because leopard, they are very fast running, and if I try to run, that I don't think I can survive. And they can also, I believe they can climb the tree as well. So I don't have any other options. So my first thing is I just try to see how the movement of the leopard, whether it's observing me, whether he's looking at me, and accordingly I'll just do that. It's not only about the leopard, if this type of challenges it comes to our life in most of the time. So that depends how we are looking at the problem and how we are solving these problems. So that is a good example how I'll do. I'll just observe the situation and act accordingly. Thank you.
With that, I would request some guests to come forward. Anyone? Toastmaster Nikhil, your topic is, talk about your favorite movie or your favorite book.
Yes.
Yes, Nikhil, your topic is, talk about your favorite movie or your favorite book.
Good evening, everyone. Thanks for giving me the opportunity to come here. Thank you, Toastmaster. Thank you, President. So my topic is like I was talking about my favorite movie. So from my younger days, I like the movie Sarfarosh. Okay. So my favorite hero is Amir Khan, and I like all of his movies. So Sarfarosh is one of the movies, and I like that song, Zindagi Mein Utna Dil Sambhale. So yeah, that's the movie. And when I feel down, right, I watch that movie, and it feels some kind of courage to me. Okay, so whenever I feel down, I see how Amir Khan like dedicated his life for the betterment of country, and then there were multiple roles, right? Multiple characters. There was one Muslim character who dedicated his life for the betterment of country. Then there were fighting between that officers and Amir Khan, and it gives like we need to work in like contribute to society equally, and we don't have to like do a partiality between the people. So yeah, that is all I can talk about. Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you. So Sarfarosh is also one of my favorite movies. Okay. So with that, I would request 2 volunteers to come forward. Yeah. You want to come? Others I will have you for another session. Or another. Yeah, but do you want to? This will be a strong. Holy versus Okay. So okay. So the theme is like one of them has to talk in favor of the topic and one of them has to talk against the topic. So the topic is, should companies promote work from home? So who is going to talk in favor?
Anything will go. I will go against.
You will talk in favor.
Sorry, sir.
Yeah, you can start.
So I strongly propose work from home for all employees. How many of you agree with me? Because you know, in today's life, it's not, there's a gender equality coming in the picture. So both the people has to work or take care of the household chores. But for in favor of all the men sitting here, you should also take care of the home chores like cleaning the vessels, cooking and all. So I promote work from home. One minute. So this actually what happens is, once the work from home starts, both the husband and wife spend a lot of time at home. Divorce lawyers will get more cases. Their economy will grow. But and also nowadays there are very difficult to continue the married life. So in this case also the arguments, especially the temperature is high, so ACs are saved, economy is saved, power bills are coming down for the office buildings. So in all these favors, I favor the work from home.
Okay, I have heard so many excuses that people want to work from home. That's okay if you want to work from home, but personally I don't recommend it because of so many reasons. And first and foremost reason is the opportunity to connect with your colleagues, members, with family members. I agree, you live with them, you know them. But nowadays, because of the COVID, there was scenarios where we had to do that. Okay, we were forced to work from home. But initially we all lied. At some point of moment, we started feeling that we are missing out. We are missing out the culture of communication, networking, meeting different people. And apart from all this, the opportunity to learn from others. When I am in my office, I have a member of 15. There are 15 members in my team. And most of them come from the different hometown. It should be from the heart, it should not be by the force that person has to come. If they have genuine problem, if they are working in odd times, married couple, they have to switch 3 days. One person can go other 2 days, 3 days. The other person can go. Those adjustments we have to make. But what I feel, at least 3 to 4 days, we should go to office.
Thank you. Thank you, both of you. I think we all are in the same boat, and this is a great discussion going around the companies, whether we should work from home or we should work from office. So yeah, I think that both of you gave a good perspective on that. Yeah. So do you want to? So your topic is, how would you guide your friend if he is having a fear of losing his job? Your topic is, how would you guide your friend if he is having a fear of losing his job? Over to you.
Umesh.
Toastmaster Umesh.
Good evening, presiding officer, Toastmaster of the day, and dear guests and fellow Toastmaster. So the topic is how would I guide my friend if he is losing his job? Nowadays, technology is playing a major role, whether in a day-to-day life, if we have to survive our job, and we all know, I think majority of us are from IT background, and we all know that AI is going to be a crucial role, specifically in our day-to-day life, right? So one thing that I would talk to my friend, improving his skill, right? Because that's the most important thing to do and survive our job in the market. So I would have a plan prepared with him in terms of what are the current skill that my friend is having, what are the areas that he need to work upon in order to improve his skill. I'll work with him specifically in defining the plan, having some kind of training, some kind of education program so that he can grow his skill, he can learn the latest skills and technology, and I will guide him in to refer with my friends, my network. So that's what I will do. Thank you.
And that was Dr. Umesh. Who would like to come next? Yeah,
You want to come? You want to? Yeah, you can.
Yes, my name is Shailendra.
Mr. Shailendra, your topic is Yes, Shailendra, your topic is what is your greatest fear and how would you overcome it? What is your greatest fear and how would you overcome it? Yes, Shailendra.
Hello, good evening all. So to the presiding Toastmaster and to the Toastmaster of the day and all the participants here. Yeah, everyone has the fear, and because we are human beings, so it is our natural way of responding. But yeah, when it comes to my case, it would be more to try the fear of trying something new, which was totally different from the journey which I had. So, of course, whenever we speak about trying something new, then there is always a fear. What will happen, and what are the risks involved? What are the obstacles involved? What are the areas where we can fail? And this is a fear of failure which we normally face with. But going forward, I think if we can see the other side of the story, if we are committed to ourselves, then it is always better that if we continue to work on that path with that resilience, of course the success will be on our side. So definitely we like to go to and choose a new path to work upon. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, Shailendra. Yeah, who would like to come next? Toastmaster Deepak, your topic is if God gives you one power, what would you ask for and what would you do with it? If God gives you one power, what would you ask for and what would you do with it? Toastmaster Deepak.
So this is very difficult question because in fairy tales we always read God asks what is your 3 wishes, and every time people think and they also think their wishes, but parallelly they think if I ask this, but other words or other things also associated with this. So how can I ask only or I demand only single wish? So if I ask, give me more money, but what about the age? What about the life, the duration of life I get? So that again one demand. If I get the life, then again it comes, I should be healthy. So there are so many wishes that is associated with one wish. So I think whatever we have, it is good, and I don't think everything is giving, whatever giving to me is sufficient. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Toastmaster Deepak. That was a good message. Be satisfied with what you have. Yeah. So I am done with my Toastmaster table topic session. Over to you, Toastmaster Kailash.
Thank you, Toastmaster Vilas, and thank you for beautiful subject topics. And I congratulate all the participants who turned their fear into the fear. So with this, now we have come to end of our second session, and our third session will be the evaluation session. So for the evaluation session, we have our general evaluator TM Sandeep, who will be leading this session. So I will request Sandeep to please come and take over.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening. So this is the last leg of our session, that is general evaluation. In this, I will call upon our role players who have played different roles and for their reports as well. As you know, feedback is the breakfast of the champions. This feedback will be constructive. In Toastmaster, we focus on the improvements. So you can observe, especially guests can observe how we give the feedback to our members as well. Let me start with the timer role, who is being played by Toastmaster Vaibhav. Evaluation will start. I thought we'll give stage time. Okay. So let me start with the evaluation session. Let me call upon Toastmaster Shashank, who is playing Evaluator 1, who will be evaluating Toastmaster analysis page.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Good evening. So first of all, kudos to you and congratulations, Toastmaster Anil, for successfully completing your project, which was to practice your vocal variety in body language. It was a very wonderful speech delivered by Toastmaster Anil. So first of all, he has chosen a very good topic, take a break. I think with that topic, I think every one of us could relate to, and I think when he was delivering his speech, everyone would went to our own memory lanes and we would be thinking about our own personal trip or a family trip or our own memorable trip. So a very well chosen topic. you started your speech very well, that it was a very good start. You started your speech with a question, like how many of you feel sometimes bored with your job, and how many of you feel that it's a time to take a break. So I think the audience felt connected. So you started, it was a very good start. You started with a question, So I think it was a very good storytelling. So that is, I think, one of your trait. You are a very good storyteller. You have written your speech in a very structured way. So there was a introduction, there was a body, there was a conclusion part as well, and at the end of the speech there was a very nice message as well. So you very beautifully depicted your person's travel which you had to Kashmir, a family trip to Kashmir. So there were very good parts in your speech which I can take away. So like you went to Kashmir, it was a 5-day trip, and like you, that all started like when you got a call from your friend Sachin. So like you, the good part was that like you narrated that. So like you were standing here, you were playing the role of Sachin, then you were playing the role of Anil. So that was a good part which you introduced in your speech, that a conversation, a dialogue between you and your friend. So that was a good part. You very beautifully narrated all the places which you visited during your 4 or 5 days of trip. So you went to Srinagar, Sonmarg, Gulmarg, and very other beautiful places. I believe like everyone was thinking about those places like the way you were narrating. So kudos to you on that. So overall it was a very good speech. So that is a good part. Now coming to the recommendation, since the objective of your speech was to practice vocal variety and body language, so some part, yes, you have achieved that objective. So you introduced a dialogue between you and your friend. But I think you can work more on your vocal variety and body language. So you can bring your voice up, you can bring your voice down. You can, like, when you visited different places during your Kashmir visit, you can just use the stage much better. So you will, like in the day 1, day 2, like you can use this stage in different parts to narrate your speech in a better way. So I think if you will follow this recommendations, I think you can take your speech to the next level. But overall, it was a very wonderful speech, nice storytelling. It connected with all the audience. You have turned your fear into fuel, and I think be resilient. If you will follow these recommendation and feedback, I think you can take your next speech to the next level. So, kudos to you. Over to you, General Evaluator Sandeep.
Thank you, Now it's time for evaluation 2. I will call upon Toastmaster Madhumita on the stage to evaluate Toastmaster Deepak.
Good evening, deciding officer, Toastmaster of the day, hello Toastmaster and your guest. My target speaker, Toastmaster Deepak. He has delivered his speech, think before you act. And the purpose of this speech is to just observe and practice intentional and unintentional body language. You have started with a very emotional and heart-touching story about your friend who, by mistake or probably because of his mistake, one boy lost his life. So though he was not intentionally trying to do that, but he wanted to just make him understand, to just focus on your study, and this is not the time probably to do all this type of thing. Instead of that, that was only his intention, to make him understand. And one small mistake he did, probably he didn't disclose that to his mom or to his family members, so we knew that boy might be going to die. So that was very emotional story. And to explain all these storyline, you have used your hand gesture very well. That throughout the story, that's what I have observed. And also the stage movement while you were talking throughout the story, you are just using this stage very properly. That was another thing I have observed. And third thing is to express your emotion, like when you are surprised, hey, you murdered that boy, that was, I liked it. To some extent you have achieved that as well. And coming to the recommendation part, what I have observed, to connect with the audience, because this evaluation was intentional and unintentional body language. So what you have to, if you have to connect to audience, you have to play eye contact. Otherwise, that way only audience can connect with you. I have felt, I have observed up to some extent it was missing all the time. Probably you were looking there and there was no connect with audience. The storyline was very good. And second thing is, I felt you were not a little bit that much confident because your voice was very low. And also to work on that, you have to practice more and more so that you can come to the stage and you can confidently express what it means for that speech was. And third thing is, you have made the objective of not to some extent with your hand gesture, with your movement on the stage. This is good. And overall, it was a great storyline. And eye contact was little missing. Otherwise, hand gesture, movement, everything was very good. If you just follow the recommendation, it will be a great speech again. Thank you.
Now it's time for speech evaluation 3. I will call upon Toastmaster Sushir on the stage to evaluate a speech from Toastmaster Akshay.
Once again, good evening everyone. Good evening. And my special good evening to my special speaker, Toastmaster Akshay Srivastava. Akshit Agrawal. I was waiting for that smile and I got that. So, kudos to Akshit Agrawal for the wonderful speech that you have delivered. I will be dividing this context into 3 parts. The content, the organization of the content, and how he has delivered, which was the main objective of that particular speech. Content was beyond my imagination. You covered the word of the day, phrase of the day in your topic. One step forward. More resilient and turning the fear into the fuel. The way you acted on that. The organization was very well done. The first story, Malaysia. Second, into the gym. And third, from Akshit, you became the Toastmaster Akshit. Wonderful learning from one then another, and I think it came as a compound interest to you when you entered into the Toastmaster. The way you delivered your speech, I would mainly focus on the 2 things, vocal variety and the body language. I got the first thing, I was lacking somewhere the smile because you were very enthusiastic when you are delivering the speech. And I think it is because you are 106 kg and that gravity should tell here. Your speed, your strength and the stamina which you had. So vocal variety, I was looking 3 things. The tone, I found something wonderful, but along with that, at some point it was monotonous. There should be some variations in your tone when you are delivering the fear. There should be, energy was there when you are motivated, but when you are telling that when you entered and people were laughing, you should make audience feel that you were afraid. Otherwise, there is no change. Body, then the volume and the speed. Speed was fast. You can apply a breaker at some point. Now, the body language. You use this space. It was okay. You explained all the scenarios. That was fine. But I can understand you are a bodybuilder, but you should raise a hand when you are explaining the things. I think you should work on the basic things. Your speech is going to set a wonderful example for others. Over to General
Evaluation. feedback? Okay, I wanted to go for a timer, but quickly. Timer, you can tell the time of Madhumita. She's quiet. So, Madhumita, you followed the CRC approach, but you started very low, in low voice. I mean, what I feel that speech evaluation is also a performance like speech, right? And there should be a structure for a speech, and all the structure and the stage usage, delivery is applicable to the, that is something we can improve. Otherwise, you followed the CRC approach. You mentioned about eye contact of body language that we pursue. Overall, it was good. Thank you. I would like to call upon Toastmaster Weber for the timer report.
Good evening once again. Good evening. So as I said during explanation of my role, I am back here with my timing report. Fortunately, and the best part is all speakers and evaluators are qualified. Nobody has reached the maximum time limit. Coming to detailed timing report. Prepared speeches. Toastmaster Anil took 6 minutes and 33 seconds. Toastmaster Deepak took 6 minutes and 55 seconds. Toastmaster Akshit took 6 minutes and 28 seconds. Coming to table topics, Toastmaster Saurabh took 1 minute and 51 seconds. Toastmaster Madhumita took 1 minute and 18 seconds. Guest Nikhil took 1 minute and 10 seconds. Toastmaster Varghese took 1 minute 3 seconds. Toastmaster Sandeep took 1 minute 36 seconds. Toastmaster Umesh took 1 minute 20 seconds. Toastmaster Guest Challenge took 1 minute 34 seconds. Toastmaster Deepak took 1 minute 22 seconds. Coming to evaluations, Toastmaster Shashank took 3 minutes 22 seconds. Toastmaster Madhumita took 2 minutes 57 seconds. Toastmaster Sushil took 3 minutes 13 seconds. That's about the time.
Thank you, Toastmaster Weber. Now I would like to call upon someone who will be evaluating the filler words, ask, and ums and other words. I would like to call upon Sushil.
Once again, good evening everyone. I am back with my report as an AHA counter, where I told that I would be examining you based on the crutch sound, overlong pauses, filler words and phrases, and I would also be telling who has been the flawless speaker throughout this session. Let me start. Adit, as a sergeant at arms, you have less than 5 crutch sound and less than 5 overlong pauses. Sandeep, as a presiding officer, as a general evaluator, you have been the flawless speaker throughout. I could not find, I was trying to find, but I could not find. Kailash, less than one crutch sound. For me, you can evaluate and give me the result. For Manish, as a grammarian, less than 1 crutch sound and one crutch sound and 1 filler phases. Saurabh, as an active listener, when you came upon, there was 1 filler, 1 crutch sound which I came to know. Sandeep, general evaluator, I told. Shashank, I found during the evaluation I found 2 filler words, and Anil, as a speaker one, you used 3 times and you took 1 overlong pause. Toastmaster Madhumita have been the flawless speaker. Toastmaster Deepak, as a speaker too, you had 2 crutch sound and 2 filler words. Akshit, you took 1 long pause, rest were fine. Timer, Saurabh, you have been flawless throughout the session, and it's good that you noted the correction also, which was being given here. Toastmaster Ullas, you used one over long pause and two filler words. Toastmaster Madhumita again she has been flawless in another role. Toastmaster Umesh, less than 5, it was crunch sound. Toastmaster Deepak, less than 1 crunch sound during your table topic contest. So that's it with my report. Over to General Evaluator.
Thank you very much. Now I would like to call upon Toastmaster Manish for the grammarian.
Thank you. Good evening once again. So every time we come here on this stage, it builds resilience within us. And coming again and again on this stage, that fear you can turn into fuel, and afterwards you can become a very good speaker. So one thing I have noticed today that very few members have used word of the day and phrase of the day, and if I could count it, then only five members have used word of the day and phrase of the day. So I encourage everyone to use these words and phrase of the day in your speeches. I have also noted down some grammatical spills. Some grammatical spills like I am not killed him. So it was I did not. My suggestion is I did not kill him. It should be I did not kill him. Then there was one more line that she will help. It was talking about in the past context. So it would have been that she would has helped, not she will help. And apart from that, I did not find any wrong usage of any word or any languages. And a few lines which I liked is deepest fear is being judged. So I could really connect with it. I think most of you can connect with it, this line. And there was one more line spoken by one of our guests that there will be always fear whenever you try something new. So, and I have also noted down some excellent words that I have stolen for my next speeches. So I will not disclose it here. So that's all from my side. Thank you. Thank you, President.
Thank you, Toastmaster Manish. Now I would like to call upon Toastmaster Saurav for the active listener.
Good evening everyone. So here I am again. I was given the role of active listener. Hence I have prepared some of the questions to you to answer. Those who are having answers, please raise your hand. I'll ask you to answer them. Okay. So the first answer is mention the names of the locations which Anil visited in Kashmir. And if it is chronological, then you are getting extra points from me. You have the answer.
I was the evaluator of Anil, so if anyone else wants to answer that question, then yes.
You can try.
What was the question?
mention the names of the destinations.
Places which Anil visited.
From Kashmir you can start, but you can.
Okay. Dal Lake, Pahalgam, Srinagar,
These are the destinations, but the things that you talk, that those are locations basically. So the second question is, this is a filler question, so you have to fill the answer. So correct answer. So what was the speech topic of Toastmaster Akshit? Fear of being dashed. Fine. So Sia answered it. Okay, fine. It was spontaneous, but okay, fine. Thank you. So the third question is, what was the name of the movie and hero which was mentioned in the guest's topic? Yeah. Correct. So the last question of the day is, what was my distribution of the 5 crores given to me as a lottery?
50%, 30%, property,
Perfect answer. So that was it about the questions. Thank you for your comment.
Thank you. Now it's a evaluation session. I think all roles clears. Done. Report is done. Okay. Yeah. Let me start with our SA, which was played by Toastmaster Adit. Adit, the details could have been mentioned in a better way on the whiteboard, since you had 10 minutes to do that, but it can be taken care from the next video. Otherwise, you started well. You mentioned about the club agenda and club mission. It was overall good, and you started enthusiastically. Thank you for that. Toastmaster Vaibhav, as usual, you were flawless. You explained the timer rule. It was a bit confusing for me. I don't know about everyone, but when you explained about the timer rule, you could have directly talk about how long minimum means 5 minutes, and it will be 5 to 7. So once you started with minimum, maximum, and then you separately started for the specific time. So that could have been included. Otherwise, you were flawless. Your timer report was flawless. You were good at your work. Now, Toastmaster Sushil, it was a detailed report. Thank you for that. You mentioned all the rules about the counter rule, and you also gave the report of that was flawless. That was good. So kudos to your role as well. Toastmaster Manish, you explained about your role. You explained about word of the day, phrase of the day. That was good. You also asked other members to try example for the example, and your report was also good. So kudos for your role. I don't see any other feedback. Evaluation speech, which was taken by Toastmaster Shashank by you. You followed the CRC approach. One thing, if I talk about the feedback, that you mostly talk about what he spoke in the session. But in evaluation, we always recommend or always say that it is also a performance. It is also a speech that you have to consider like a speech, and you have to not only tell to the target or speaker, you are interacting with everyone. Even though you are taking name, but you are interacting with everyone. So your speech becomes it should be a structured. It should be stage movement for all the evaluation speaker as well. But otherwise, you talked about body language. You talked about the stage movement for your your speaker Anil. So kudos for taking up this role. Thank you. Toastmaster Sushil, you followed CRC approach. I would say it was the performance. It was what I was recommending earlier, that you actually interacting with the audience, and you were taking the step. You were guiding that this, the way Akshit prepared his speech in 3 sessions, right? 3 examples. So you also took those on the stage to explain how it could have been done. You talked about the vocal variety. That I also agree. Overall, your speech was structured. Kudos to you for taking up this role. Active listener Toastmaster Saurabh, thank you for taking up this role at the last moment. Only one thing, someone, if you are not aware of your role, next role, please speak to mentor, please speak to other Toastmasters so understand to avoid the last minute changes. Otherwise, Saurabh, you played your role very well. Kudos to you. Table topic session, Toastmaster Ulas. Amazingly interesting topics they were. You also included one dual conversation that was interesting as well. You missed somehow, I don't know, you missed the talk about the rules of the session. You focused on how it can be delivered, and you gave 2 examples which took time of 5 minutes. So you could have avoided that by giving just one example, complete in 1 minute, and talk about the rules as well. Because when other members who didn't know about the guests didn't know about the rules, probably they may have confused about the timing as well. Otherwise, topics were amazing. Thank you for taking the role. It was interesting. Overall conduct, we started 5 minutes late because of we are allowed to get in only 5 minutes before. That is something we are dealing with. Otherwise, overall conduct of the meeting was good. Chair was arranged properly. Guests were able to sit properly. I don't think there is any other feedback I can see. Overall, thank you everyone. I will now. This was my general organization report. I will give it to the TM.
Good evening all. Again to talk about the theme, as I have shared one quote in the beginning, that your life will shrink or expand in the proportion of your courage. So keep reminding yourself this thing, and I really appreciate and thankful to all the public table topic speakers for showing courage, resilience, and turning their fear into the fuel. So with this, we have completed all the session for today's meeting. Now I will hand over back to the presiding officer, PM Sadhu.
Thank you. Good evening again. Now I am wearing a hat of presiding officer once again. A few announcements, then more announcements I will call upon you because I have been missing for a couple of weeks. But announcement 28 March, there will be area level contest, international speech and table topic contest. More details, Puneet, you can share here. There will be a guest briefing, so all the guests please wait after we complete the meeting. There will be a guest briefing. We will discuss and explain about the Toastmaster. Puneet, you want to come and share other details?
Thank you, Toastmasters. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. How's the Josh, Vaibhav and Aksit?
Hello.
What about you?
Mine is hand.
So sorry for the being late. We had an area contest with the seats and everything. So first of all, as Sandeep has mentioned, wakad Club area contest will be on the 28th on the resource system from morning 8 to 3. If anyone wants to grab the roles, wants to become a contestant chair, any other role, sergeant at arms, it is a huge, good experience. Today Vaibhav was the whatever topic contestant chairs. So everything has been done. So if anyone are interested, just ping Shreyas, who is your area director. So ping me or Shreyas, but it will be good always you can ping Shreyas to get the roles because he is managed. I will be not there on the 28th. So 28th, first 2 people will be there as a winner. But Toastmaster Sandeep and Ankana, you both have to be there because anyhow it might be a chance for any one of the backup, then you will have a chance to be over there as a person. So you have to be there as a backup.
Not only have to be there, I have to prepare also then.
Now the second thing, wakad Club has become the buddy club and Toastmaster International has announced. We sent all the emails. So thank you presiding to come or president to come forward, and thanks all those members who has helped to highlight the Hinjewadi club, right, and keep their club alive. So they have give us a big thanks, and very soon we will receive some of the bitcoins which we can utilize for our club. And this amount is not slow, its amount is a big, it's near about 12,500 rupees. So it's good for the club. Third things, your Wakad club again won the 1,050 rupees to become this kind of body club. So kudos to these 5 members who has helped. We need still 3 members to become that, then and then they will give us a 5,150 rupees. So we need the money to run this club because we are sorted with the money. Now 4th things, as a Crescendo co-convener, our event will be on the 1st and 2nd May. Tomorrow is the last date for the early bird, so if anybody wants to explore the networking, explore the communications, how the other good people who are won their club level, now they are winning, trying to win their area, and who will win the area, they will go to the division, and then they are going for the districts. So there is a huge tight competition. Last 2 years, always 2nd and 3rd. Even 1st, 2nd and 3rd are come with the results, come with the tiebreaker judge only. So this kind of tough competition is going to be organized, and the person who will in the international speech contest, they will move to the next level, either Canada or the US. So that kind of good speakers over there. There are 2 keynote speakers. One is the sport persons over there. She is the lady, and she is from the Goa, and she is going to give us her expertise 1 hour. So as a Crescendo co-convener, I would like to encourage everyone to come over there. The venue is good, the resort is the beach resort, near to the very beach. They have their private beach with the good food, networking, with the Mumbai district people are also coming. So it is good for you to come over there, so please register. There are so many club members who has already registered from the Wakad club, and they are going to serve as a committee lead or the different kind of lead over there. Just like Milak is there as a logistic manager, Sugis is the sponsorship manager, so, and I am the co-convener. So Wakad club is already initiative on that, so I would like to more members who can participate over there. Apart from that, thanks again all of you. Back to presiding officer.
Thank you. With this, I will adjourn the meeting and
Sorry, thank you. So if the result is going to take 2 to 3 minutes time, but today Saurabh, right, who was the first time in the area contest. So I would like to request you over here and share your experience. How you enjoy the area contest? What the new things which you have learned over there?
So hello everyone. I have recently become a member. I've started with 2-3 demos at this club. I'm a member and I'm enrolled in Hinjavadi club. So today Puneet asked me to attend the contest, which was held between 2-3 areas.
2 areas, 5 clubs.
2 areas, 5 clubs, right? So we were also there as an attendees to just look at how the things are within the contest and stuff. So what I observed was the competition is really spontaneous. People are really up to get those marks, and they are up to achieving that goals which they have come to achieve over here. They have been elevated from level 1 to level 2s, and from our side we had Vaibhav as a announcer over there, Sergeant announcer. So, and again there was one member who is not a member of this club, but he was a guest over here, Yogesh. He also won the first place. He secured the first place, where he pitched his first speech over here, and later on he gave it on the stage right here, there. So basically I was a tally counter over there. So I had the job to tally means I had to get the results from the evaluators, and later on tally their marks and just present it to the winning committee, the person who were going to announce the winners basically. So it was a fruitful event basically, I can say so. The venue was also good, the view was really good. So again, it was at Hinjavdi. Okay, so it was really good. People should basically experience it if they are coming here more often. Okay, so I got that time. It's as Puneet said, this contest thing happens after 2-3 months. So I was really lucky that I could experience it first hand, and just being a member in such a short period, and again I got to experience that contest part. It will help me in my further endeavors with the contesting part. And yeah, everyone should basically engage into this kind of stuff. Thank you.
Yeah, so similarly, same event is going on the 28th, so you can be witness over there, just left the roles and things. Now back to you, and all the guests please make one entry, just calculate one paper so they have registered. If they have registered, then good.
Now it's about ceremony time. Our best speaker is Toastmaster Akshay.
This is my first award upload since I joined in July.
Thank you. It was indeed a nice speech. You deserved it.
Thank you.
Toastmaster Akshay. Now, best
One thing over here, the only speech is not going to be work, or the given by speech, he practice on the other roles just like SA, active listener, other things. And he is the member since last 2 months. He went to the so many other clubs as a judge, as a role player, and it's not the things you are going to speak and you become a great speaker. To become a great speaker, you have to become an active, great listener. So he became an active listener now, that's why he received this award, because whatever the learn, he thinks by the listening and he has applied over here and he come as a person. So kudos to you, Akshay. When I see on the July first time, it's about almost 9 months, he could not able to speak his name properly and he was fumbling over there. And now he is doing so much. So kudos to you and you did a good job.
Kudos.
It's all because of you, because you motivate us and
Okay.
thank you.
Now it's time for best evaluator. It goes to Toastmaster Sushil. Best table topic goes to Toastmaster Saurabh. Right. Best short role player goes to Toastmaster Manish. Best long role player, none other than Toastmaster Kailash. Thank you, Toastmaster Kailash. Digital certificates will be circulated to you all. Anything? So yeah, I will attend the meeting and room is open for the free chit-chat. Let's have a group photo. If you all gather on the stage.